Good morning. Good morning. Who remembers this song? All alone on a Sunday morning. Outside I see the rain is fall. I was listening to that song yesterday. My kids were like, what is this? I was like, it's so old, which means I am so old. It sort of is what it is. Okay? Okay. 'Cause I'm all cried out over you. All right, so let me tell you a couple of things. Oh, I love your face back. All right, so, don't put sugar in your coffee, Danielle. Let this be the first day that you change the way you drink coffee. Don't drink sugar in your coffee. Start eliminating sugar if you can from your coffee. All right, so really quick, I use coconut oil on my body when I get out of the shower, okay? So yesterday, even though I put on sunscreen, let me show you this beautiful, hey girl, hey, what? I'm sorry, what? What kind of bathing suit you were wearing? Oh, a white one, just kidding. Because I forgot that when you put on coconut oil, it is essentially oil. And when you sit in the sun with oil on your body, you will burn. Jamie, genius. So there I am, like, oh, I've got sunscreen. Yeah, you've got sunscreen over like 40 pounds of coconut oil. Oil is oil. It is what it is. It doesn't hurt really, but it doesn't look too cute. It looks like I'm wearing a white bikini, although I'm not wearing anything, but it doesn't hurt. But let me tell you something. The sun in Florida is strong, guys. It is nothing like the Jersey Shore sun, and not even like Alabama. Florida, shit, you could burn inside if you're not careful. Whew. Thank you to everybody who shared my video yesterday, and to everybody who found me on Instagram. There were about 100 people who came over, and there were a couple who were like, oh my God, this is too much. I'm going back to Facebook. I was like, all right, love you. I told you it's for big girls only. If you're on Instagram, or big boys, if you're on Instagram and you're feeling brave, come on over to Jamie P. Sullivan. But know that I am a reverend over there. It is not like Coffee Talk. Jamie P. Sullivan. Don't be scared. A little scared. Be a little scared. I'm going to try to do a cooking in cast iron tomorrow night from here, because they have a cast iron skillet here. I just don't know what I'll make, but we'll figure out something. So I'm going to see if I can figure it out. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys about one change that I made that had the most significant effect in my life. I was trying to think, what could I give them this morning? What is something that what's a really good takeaway? And my hair color hasn't changed, but thank you guys. So I want to tell you about the greatest change that I made in my life that had the most significant impact on my actual life. Okay? Obviously, the first was getting saved. But I can't tell somebody else how to have a relationship with God. That has to be a personal thing. They've got to come into that on their own. So when people message me and say, Jamie, you have so much influence, you really should talk about God more, I go, no, that's not what Coffee Talk's about. People have to find that their own way. I don't hide my relationship with God, but that's not what this is. All right, here we go. The biggest change I made in my life that had the most impact in my life is I started minding my business. Sounds simple, but guys, when I started minding my business, everything in my life started to change. My relationship with my husband started to improve. When I stopped looking at everybody else's marriage and stopped giving my opinion on everybody else's marriage and listening to the problems in everybody else's marriage and started focusing on my own, My marriage improved. I saw the cracks. We went to counseling. We put the work in. Okay? That was the first thing. When I started worrying about my friendships and what was happening to my girlfriends and what they needed instead of what everybody else in the street was doing and everybody else's issues. I was even caught up in what celebrities were doing. I was so focused on everybody else's business but my own that I was literally worried about what this one in the media was doing and that one in the media was doing. And I was like, literally, when I decided to start minding my business, everything changed. When I started focusing on my actual business, my business changed. When I stopped worrying what every other publicist was doing, when I stopped worrying about what every other producer was doing, when I stopped worrying about what other announcements were coming out in the trades because my movies weren't being announced yet or my scripts weren't being announced yet, and I was consumed with who else was getting announcements and who else was getting blessings that I wasn't getting. I was in a place of jealousy. I was in a place of comparison. Comparison is brutal, okay? It is literally the thief of joy. When you mind other people's business, all you do is worry about what everybody else is doing. One of the most beautiful things I have learned from Will Packer, who's one of the guys that I produce with, is he always basically says to me without saying it, because he didn't want to hurt my feelings, but Jamie, stay in your lane. We don't have to rush out the door with everything because it's not about the announcement. It's about the success. But I'm a publicist. So we work for announcements. So it's a mind shift of some sort of, I got to like whatever. But when I started focusing on my business changed. When you are constantly in the street looking at what everybody else is doing in their marriage, in their life, with their body, with their family, whatever, you literally will elevate your own business. The more attention you give to your business, your brand, what you're trying to do, so your marriage, your family, your friendships, your professional business, the more success you will have internally. The more energy you give out there, you are supporting their mission. Your energy is supporting them. You feed into them. When everybody in the world turns their attention to a celebrity, okay, let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you the vibrations that go out into the world. Let's pick a celebrity, any celebrity. It doesn't even have to be someone we don't like. So let's say Jennifer Aniston, right? Because who doesn't like Jennifer Aniston? And don't comment if you don't like her, because I love her. But let's take Jennifer Aniston. When something goes down with Jennifer Aniston, and every housewife in America, and that's me, right, turns their attention to Jennifer Aniston, we all start talking about her, thinking about her, inquiring about her, Googling about her. What's going on with Jennifer Aniston? Blah, blah, blah. The vibrations go to Jen, right? And even if she doesn't want them, and what happens is magazines start writing about her, television programs start talking about her. We are essentially feeding into giving all our energy to her, right? And in turn, her business elevates. She becomes more interesting, she makes more money, and we're just there talking about Jennifer Aniston. Doesn't make any sense. Like, if your vibrations that you gave to other people's business were pennies, think about how many pennies you would have with all of the effort and all of the energy you put out into other people's business. We would be so rich if we could have all that energy back. People always want to know, Jamie, what have you done? What are the changes that you've made to turn your life around? And I always say, finding God was the first one. Yes, but you can't just find God and then sit in a room going, hey, I'm saved. Waiting for the blessings, folks. That's not realistic, right? You've got to make other changes in your life. And the one that has had the most impact in my life is minding my business. When I started minding my business grew. My vibrations changed. I started attracting different people, attracting different business, attracting different love. Mind your business. Do not let a rumor come into your ear and pass through your mouth. Be the person that stops that, just because you don't want to be the person that continues it. And here's the thing. When we are feeling down, why are my kids calling my husband Michael? When we are feeling down, when we are feeling bad, when we're having moments of insecurity, it is easy to carry rumors. We almost justify carrying the rumors because we're feeling bad. And if we felt bad, then why shouldn't somebody else feel bad? But I am telling you, focus on your business and you will see the changes that you have been praying for, that you have been working towards, come to fruition. I am not kidding you. And I know y'all are thinking like, that sounds lame, or maybe you're not. But I am telling you, the moment I started minding my business changed. So if you want to see a change in your business, in your marriage, in your friendships, in your professional life, in your body, in how you feel, mind your business. This is so real. Do you want to know how lame I was? I spent a year on other social media apps like Pinterest and whatever, looking at other women in their late 30s and early 40s and their bodies while they are working out, in the gym, eating right, looking at how they meal prep, looking at all the healthy food they eat. And I'm watching these women every day for a year, all up in their business. What did she eat today? What did she drink today? What did she do at the gym today? Doing shit for my own body. How does that make sense? I'm liking every picture of theirs. I'm all up in their meal prep, their smoothies, their whatever, their workouts, all of it, doing zero for my own body. If I had spent that much energy minding my body business, my body would be banging and a lot healthier. And I'd probably be food prepping and protein smoothie drinking and squatting, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not me? All right. Cash me outside. How about that? Okay. This is what I'm saying. These are things that this is a small change you can make in your life to see real change in your life. I'm telling you right now. Thing. All right. These knuckleheads want to go fishing at 8:30 in the morning. How about that? Okay. So again, thank you for everybody who came over to Instagram. So fun. Jamie P. Sullivan. Let's do the thing for the Wounded Warriors. Hold on. Don't go away because I want to say goodbye. It's not the same if I don't say I love you today, so don't move. Wait, so I wonder if I found a Barnes & Noble somewhere around where we're staying and agreed to like go for an hour, let's say tomorrow night from like 5 to 6:30, do you think people would come in Florida? Florida people, do you want to see me? Just curious. Florida people? I don't know. All right, so I love you guys so much. Please listen to what I'm saying and share this video. There's a little share button right on the bottom. Just share it and say, somebody needs to hear this. What change can you be making in your life? Because I'm telling you, when you start to focus on your business will change. And that is real talk all day. All right. I love you guys so much today. Have a great, great day.